Alright, so now we're going to be painting the fence right here. So see, this is what it looks like beforehand. And this is what it looks like after. Bam! And there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at it? Would you look at it? Got it done in record time. Apparently, all you gotta do is snap. I don't know why I don't do this for more things. It seems to work great for fences. I don't know. Y'all, this water's moving pretty fucking fast. I might just be putting this on for nothing and just gonna lose my lure because it's probably gonna get snagged or I don't know. But there's a crazy current. I don't know if you can see that in the middle. It's like swooping around, doing loops, and I don't know what we'll find, but it creates for a nice little deeper pocket of like where the bush is, because like that tree's underwater, so lots of like right there, so lots of it'll create more reeds and bushy areas under the water where fish might try and hide. So maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. We'll see. Typical spot I wanted is underwater. It's a little island right now, actually. So typically in this area, because there's so many spots to get snagged, I don't put too much weight on my line. If any, I just let it float and sink, and I just tug it a little bit. But that was just skimming across the top of the water. It's moving so fast, so don't think any fish are gonna go for that. So actually the pike might get that. All right, so I'm standing here seeing if I'm gonna cross this little thing, seeing how deep it is. As I'm slowly coming in, you know, testing it with my feet, a beaver just ran out of there and made so much noise, scared the shit out of me. Like, I don't want to even try and play tough. Like, that scared the crap out of me. I even yelled a little bit like, holy fuck. It was really bad, but I'm seeing how deep this is. I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket in case I fall. Yeah, we tried to fish here, but it's just moving too quick, and it's so like shallow. Like, look at this. I could probably walk out before it filled my boots, probably up to like there somewhere, maybe. I don't want to test it, but because it drops off somewhere pretty steep, so probably where those trees are, you know, but that's pretty far, right? So I don't want to test it, but that being said, it's moving way too quick. My line's either skipping across the top or it's too much weight where it's just snagging on everything. So this spot was a pretty good idea, but yeah, don't think we're catching anything here today. This little marsh is kind of cool. Every time I see reeds like that, it makes me think of duck hunting. But now we gotta cross this again. Dun, dun, dun. What river monsters are in here? That one was scary. That scared the shit out of me, that beaver. Alright, let's just make sure we get across nice and steady, folks. Put the phone away. Alright, y'all, today is one of those days where everything is completely stacked. Gym, groceries, gardening, editing, dog training work. We gotta prep for the week. We got a lot going on. I could rush through and half-ass everything, or I could take my time and be intentional, but I usually fall somewhere in between. So let's see where we end up today. The older I get, the more I don't rely on motivation, the more I don't rely on things like that, because I find it just flees in and out. It comes and goes very quickly. If it's on the schedule, it's just got to get done. We've got goals, so you just plan out what you need to do, and then you just do it. You just execute. And that's one of the biggest differences for me. I've realized as I get older is you just learn to execute.
Inside the storm, yeah, I rise. Heavy weight on my back, but I don't break. I grind. Gym life, every rep is a fight. I train my body and my mind every night. Yeah, plates shaking, bars bending under force. Yeah, vision blurry, but I stay on course. Yeah, mirror talks back, says you're not the same. Every scar on my skin spells progress and pain. Yeah.
Fuck, it is hot. Hi guys, it is hot outside. But workout complete. That was a solid workout, that was a solid lift. But it is hot as a muff. So we need to turn this AC on full blast. And yes, I know I'm in long sleeves, but it got burnt yesterday. And this is Bass Dash, so it's gonna keep me cool anyway. Wait, what? You don't know about Bass Dash? Oh shit, well luckily for you, they're the sponsor of this video, so let's get into it. So I really like this one. This hat is beautiful. It's from a brand called Bass Dash. Now, we aren't anything official yet, but we're starting a little collaborative project. So they sent me a couple things to promote, and I think they're fucking awesome. Honestly, I was looking at buying a couple shirts like this, and I was looking at their brand, and I don't know if it flagged them or something, but I was looking at buying some. I added some to my cart, and I was like, okay, I'll pick which ones I want first, but I added a shitload. And then all of a sudden they're reaching out to me on Instagram, asking if I want to work with them. So I said, sure. I picked out a couple things, and it is fire. Like, how sick is this one? Like, paired with the hat, it goes so well. Oh, sheesh. And I love how it's like printed on there. It's not a cheap print. It's like that raised kind of rubber. Oh, it's nice. And down the sleeve too, it's got a Bass Dash Fishing. They're also a hunting brand. So they have Bass Dash Hunting, I guess. Or Bass Dash Fishing and Hunting is what the tag said. That's what originally got me looking at their stuff, because I've seen some hunting stuff and I was like, oh, I actually want some shirts like that. Save some of them, because this wasn't necessarily for hunting, but now that I'm into hunting, I do want to get into fishing a little bit more as well, because when you can't hunt, you might as well fish. So I was looking at some stuff to protect me, and the cool thing is these actually protect you in the sun. They got like a 50+ rating, and one of them actually has a hood. Do both of them? No. Yeah, both of these ones actually have a hood on them that you can put up and stay a little more protected as well. So there's a few items here. I also got some shorts. So they hooked me up immensely. I'm super grateful. So shout out Bass Dash. You can check them out in the link in the description. They are freaking phenomenal. And if you like anything, let me know what you picked out in the comments below. I would love to see who actually gets some shit, because it is awesome. Super lightweight, comfortable, breathable. It'll be great for when you're on the water, out in the sun, stay protected and stay cool. And one of these have like a little pocket on the side. It's just, I can't say enough good things. And the prints, like look at that camo. That is so sick. I'm pretty fucking pumped. I gotta move out of this area. It's a common sound around here. Let me just, I'll get to you guys in a second. Like for real. They're just letting it ride. I know they're saving someone's life or doing something important, but holy fuck, why let that shit ride for so long? Like 10 minutes. That was annoying. Okay, what is up, guys? We've had a very, very crazy last little while in the life of me, myself, and I don't even know where to start. My grandmother passed. That was just like a second mother to me. We'll get into that in the next vlog, because we're still gonna do her burial and all that kind of stuff, have a little get together for her, and yeah, it's still fresh. I just want to go through everything, process everything, and kind of deal with it. I just don't want to get into it just yet, but that happened. We've had business in evolution just take off. We had some personal things going on, and it's been a very heavy time. So with that being said, I'm taking the next step within my faith, and I'm actually going to church for the first time in a long time today. I mean, me and Tegan, in the winter, we're kind of scouting a few churches, seeing which ones we would like to go to, what we look for in a church, what we don't want, what, just kind of what fits us. And I mean, I lean more to like a Baptist Christian side of things, so I've been looking for something like that, and I actually found one really close to my place. So I'm hoping, like, it looks really good, and like by looks good I mean for what I want in my church. So being more Baptist, it's less based in tradition, in terms of like the Roman Catholic side. We won't get too much into it, but I really prefer a little bit of tradition where, like, you don't need to go to church, in my belief. You don't need to be in a church to have a relationship with God. You don't need to. You can do that anywhere. You can literally do it while you're fishing. You can do it at home. You can do it on the bus. Like, you can have that moment and share it with God no matter where you are. It does not need to be in a church, in my belief. Where the Roman Catholic, typically you need to. But there's been a lack of traditional church vibe when you go to these really non-denominational or Baptist style churches, especially like a mega church. If you go to something like that, it just looks like an office with a big screen. So I like a little bit more tradition, just to feel the the vibe of the church and everything. So I do like pews and all that stuff. And this one has pews. This one looks like a traditional church that you'd walk in into. It looks very nice, very beautiful. So I'm excited. My nephew's actually coming with me too. The father-in-law's probably gonna come, so it's super cool. I'm excited as hell to go see it. Ooh, that's not a good way to say it. I'm excited as hell to go to church. Clearly I need to be going. But also, I wanted to shout out Bastash once again, because I wear these things for everything, man. Like, I just walked the dog, just got back, and this thing's great. It's like warm outside, but it's not super hot, but it's not cold. But it's not like, I don't know, it's right in that middle area, you know, when the morning's kind of crisp still, but the sun's out, so it's warm. This is perfect. Roll the sleeves up, put them down. It's got a little hood. It's like good for the UV rays. It's got 50 plus, so like this thing is crazy for everything. I can't get the hood up because it's I'm vlogging and trying to get the hood up. Anyway, you guys get the idea. It's got a hood and it's got this little collar here, so it's like snug, so no wind and stuff getting into it. It's amazing. Even when you're on the water, even when you're hunting, these things are awesome. So check out Bastash, point blank period. But what I want to show you guys is, we'll go over here first. My garden has been flourishing. We've been getting, I think it's called an El Nino. I don't know. That's what I keep hearing. But we had a shitload of rain over the last little while. Like a shitload. Like we've been inland flooding everywhere. But it's been great for my plants. It's been freaking amazing. I haven't been able to get these in the soil. We're probably going to do that a little bit later after church today, because they're probably going to die if they don't get any more space to branch out. So I really want them to do well. We have lilacs, which are growing. This started like smaller than that, and that started like tiny. So we're doing great with the lilacs. These are tomato plants, so those are doing freaking-tastic. We got onions. We're trying to keep alive because each one of those is going to be a bulb, and like, see how they're rooting already? Each one of those is going to be like a ball of onion, and we got all these here. We got carrots here, which is cool because they're looking like they're doing really well. Don't know what this is. Don't know where that came out. This is fresh soil, so I don't know. It kind of looks like this, but not really. These are doing great. These ghost peppers. Some bird shit in my thing. A stick. Like, we're growing everything in here. And then we got the basil, which is doing amazing. We got the lettuce. These are going crazy. Jeez, look at this red butter lettuce. We got, I don't know what kind of lettuce. It's just lettuce. The parsley, which is kind of doing something. The basil's going cray though. Green butter lettuce. We have beans, but like this one grew a full bean, and now it's just not doing. It's just kind of marinating in there. I don't know what you want to call that. But also my cucumbers, they look like they're doing well. Like, what the fuck is this? A tree's growing already? Like, son, quit dropping shit. Like a squirrel's been digging in here a little bit. He always comes around. But that weather, it was so good for these, but so bad at the same time. I don't know what to do, but like they have produced flowers. Lots of them have produced flowers. They'll look like this. They'll look very promising, and they just shrivel up and die. And the plant looks like it's, I don't know if it's just the heavy rain. I don't know if it was just, I don't know. You'd think it'd be great, but this is ingrowing too. Holy shit, like the truck's getting buried. Also, it's the first year ever in my entire life. Well, you weren't even on me. This is the first time in my entire life that my raspberry plant that I've had for like 4 years now has done anything. So I've had this raspberry plant, this bush, which is, you know, kind of getting overtaken by these other ones. But I had this raspberry bush when we lived in an apartment, and I put it on my balcony, and it sprouted like one stem right up the middle, and it looked like it was gonna go good, but it just kept going up. It was like 6-7 feet tall, and all it was one stem, nothing else, no leaves, no nothing. It just, and then the next year, nothing. It didn't do anything, no leaves, no nothing. It was green and it was healthy, but it just didn't grow, didn't do anything. So I tried the next year moving it, and I got like a couple leaves, didn't do anything else. So when I moved to the house, I stuck it in the ground, and now it's flourishing. So I hope this year we actually get some raspberries from it, because that would be freaking awesome. And then I hope that whole back area there fills up with raspberries. And then we put some, where are they? Right here, and they're actually starting to take. So that's fucking cool. I'm pretty hyped on that. We got some right there that actually died. We got some right here that is actually taken. It's filling up, that's nice, and some right here. So this whole section, hopefully, is going to fill up with raspberries, and I'll be able to pick raspberries every single fucking day in the summer. It'll be great. Spring, summer, fall, more bueno. Freeze them, save me a whole bunch of money on buying raspberries, and these. This is what I really want to show you guys. This right here. All right, so this is my potatoes that you guys probably saw a few vlogs back, because like I say every time, you've probably watched, well, I know you've watched all my vlogs because you do. And if not, you still can. Like they're still up. They're on YouTube. You can literally finish this one because I know you're gonna watch it to the end. And then YouTube's gonna suggest one. You can watch that one, but you should go through all of them so you're up to speed. And like we'll wait right here. If you want, even pause this one, I'll wait right here. You can go watch them all and I'll come back. And we'll be here waiting for you. I'll just wait. Pause it. Okay, now that you're caught up to speed, I'm sure it took a little while. I'm sure it took there's a lot of videos, so I'm sure it took you a little bit. So we'll just to refresh you, we're looking at the potatoes. Now, these potatoes were the ones that have been started months ago inside during the winter still. And this weekend is supposed to be the timeline that I can harvest them. So we're gonna see, potentially, when we get home later, we should harvest some potatoes. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how many we're gonna get, if we're gonna get any. The risen end, like the end above the soil, like the green stuff, looks great. Looks phenomenal. So I'm pretty optimistic that we're gonna get something good. Have I ever grown potatoes before? No. Have I ever grown potatoes inside? No. Have people told me I should grow them inside? No, they actually told me the opposite. So, don't know what to expect. But either way, we're gonna go to church, we're gonna get ready, and my nephew's coming over, so I'm gonna go pick him up, finish this coffee. Well, first I'm gonna finish this coffee and get ready, go get my nephew, come get Tegan, go to church, and then we're gonna hit the garden, and then we're gonna hit the gym, and it's gonna be a great Sunday. Let's go. If you're getting value from these vlogs, make sure you check out this video right here, because YouTube has hand selected that one and it knows what you need to see. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe to it, because I drop a new video every single week that you don't want to miss. So if you're new, subscribe, check out this video. And until the next time, I'll catch you around, brother. Live limitless. Peace.